Wait, are you fucking moonwalking? Wait, you're forward facing? Wait, huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm surprised you don't hit him with the smooth criminal. Wait, so whatever you shoot, do you like just, what, trick shot him or some shit?
I don't know, man. Like, it's just... I was stuck facing one direction while I'm looking the other.
Wait.
Excavator destroyed.
You're just, that's actually pretty fucking dumb.
I have no idea how this glitch came to be. It just happened, and I recorded it.
Oh no, you didn't fix it. You can force yourself to face any direction and you just stand. Oh my god, that's stupid.
Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas all my fellow godlies and Warframe enthusiasts around the world. It is Christmas Eve. I am Vance from the ever popular web series Warframe God Builds, and tonight we're gonna do something so different. Never before have we ever given you a gift, and I'm not talking about you the viewer, I'm talking about your Warframe. So on this Christmas, on this very special occasion, we are going to be giving your Warframe one of the best gifts your Warframe will ever get, and that is Warframe Specters. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this. Okay, so because this video is going to be so different than all the other videos out there, I think it would be appropriate if I took a minute to explain. And I'm not even so sure that I know the logistics behind this, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So you have your Vapor Spectre, which is essentially your weakest Spectre out of the bunch. It can be farmed in bulk, you can have a ton of it. It's one of those Spectres that you want it to be as helpful as it can for the few minutes that it's going to be alive and in-game. And for that reason, I am going with a Wisp. I am going to load her up with the biggest firepower imaginable in the Opticore Vandal. They never use their secondary. I don't know why, don't ask me, that's a question for Digital Extremes, so their secondary doesn't really matter. I used the Zaw. If you remember correctly, we did use this for the Wisp God build. I don't think there's anything that's changed from the Wisp God build other than the Opticore Vandal. So how this is going to work is, your Spectre is basically going to spam their abilities, and what I've seen from experience is they tend to use their first and second abilities a lot more. It really depends upon the Spectre, but I've battle tested Wisp, and she lays down all of her motes in rapid succession. So she'll be following you around and just randomly laying them down. They're marked on the map, so that makes it extremely helpful. You get that health bonus, the electric turret damage, the speed upgrade. It's really nice to have that Spectre floating around helping you. Now moving on to the second Spectre, which is your Frost Prime with Rubico Prime, Neil, and Paracesis. We're stepping up with the big guns. I mean, we're really stepping up with the big guns here, because Frost Prime with a Rubico Prime and a Paracesis, that's a lethal combination. I wanted to make my second Spectre a lot stronger, because I'm going to be using my second Spectre for defensive purposes. And what I've noticed with Frost is that it's very hit and miss. I feel like Digital Extremes needs to look at the behaviors of specific Spectres, maybe modify them a little bit, because my Frost is not casting Snow Globe as much as I would like him to be. He should be protecting the pod, and a lot of times he's just casting Avalanche, which is helpful, yes, but sometimes he casts Snow Globe, sometimes he doesn't. So be wary of that. If you're going to go all in with a Spectre for defense, you may want to just bump Frost up to the Cosmic level, which will make him be the toughest that he can be. Now with the Force Spectre, I could have went with a Nyx, and that may be a healthy alternative instead of Revenant. I haven't got a lot of battle testing in with Revenant. I don't see him casting his first ability a lot, but my god is he pulling the trigger on Comorex. He is constantly throwing that thing around, and on top of that, I gave him a path assist. And for anyone who knows anything about the path assist, it spawns like infested maggots that do CC. So this loadout is kind of all themed around doing CC, keeping the crowd busy. This is just for you trying to do secondary objectives, like for instance, if you're trying to do a mobile defense and you need to run away to kill a Kuva Murmur for a minute, it may be a healthy alternative to just throw down a Revenant, and with this loadout he's going to keep the enemies busy long enough for you to go and kill the Murmur. I'm not saying this is going to be perfect pod protection or anything, because it's not, but this will stall for time and it'll be pretty helpful in late game. And for the final strongest Spectre, the Cosmic Spectre, I am using Saren Prime. Now the reason I chose Saren Prime is, well, Saren isn't the best defensive frame in the game, so I wanted my Cosmic Spectre to be the strongest, that way it could take the biggest beating, and I also wanted my Cosmic to be a glass cannon, so Saren is very well known for that. You know, she spreads the sickness. You need to be down with the sickness, Disturb style, by spreading all the spores that you can and having the lens be the go-to, because that is the biggest AoE effect that you can put on any primary and any Spectre. So she's going to be spreading the sickness and killing things rapidly. So if you're playing a defensive frame or more of a solo frame like Hildren, you can bring the big guns in the form of Saren. And it's a disclaimer here. As you go up in tiers with Spectres, the rate at which you have Spectres is reduced. So you're going to get the most amount of Vapor, a little bit less in Phase, even more less with Force, and the Cosmic Spectres you get like one at a time per mission. So you need to be aware that because of the rarity of the Cosmic Spectres, you should probably use them as rare as possible. Like, try your damnedest to never use this, because you just don't have too many of them, unless you're doing nothing but farming them. But I can't see that, and therefore I won't recommend that, because there's a lot to farm for, especially in the holidays. There is so much to farm for. You've got Railjack components to go after, you've got Kuva Liches. You're going to be pretty busy. I don't think that you're going to be farming too much of the Cosmic Spectres, but it'll be really, really handy to go out and get one and use one whenever you have the time to do so. So, if you like this video and you learned something from it, it always helps if you smash that like button, rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Be tuned into the God Builds page in 2020, because we will be recruiting a lot more people. We have a lot of different responsibilities that are going to be opening up: a social media ambassador, a blueprint craftsman for the clan dojo, resource manager. We're opening up to a lot of different people. We've had a lot of people drop off due to in real life situations. So we're going to be refilling our ranks, filling the voids that these people have left behind. So if you are watching this video, I'm going to be posting some recruitment instructions in the description section. All you got to do is go to our Discord and find me in the Exidium server, post me a DM, let me know that your clan, like you and your group, needs to be absorbed, or you want to be a part of our alliance, etc., etc., etc. Get back to me on that, and I will hit you up in the new year. So, if you like what you saw, again, do as I always encourage you to do, and until next time, this has been Vance, signing out. Peace.